Safety. It's according to a study from the Violence Policy Center. Oklahoma ranks high for violent crime amongst women.
News 9 reached out to both candidates vying for the governor's seat about that. Barry Mangold to Governor Stitt. But first, Brittany Toulis has Joy Hofmeister's take on the findings.
In 2020, 66 Oklahoma women were killed by men, more than 3/4 dying at the hands of a current or former romantic partner. That's the second highest rate and number across the U.S. State Superintendent Hofmeister says this is just one way Oklahomans with uteruses are being shorted by the current administration.
Oklahoma sitting at the top of the list for worst places to be as a woman.
It is a make or break opportunity for women all across the state.
Oklahoma dropped from 47th in Wallet Hub's 2020 rankings to 51st. Joy Hofmeister saying the state's abortion laws and limited Medicaid are direct causes.
And respect the need for women to make medical and health care decisions between themselves and a trusted doctor. We have to reverse some of the extreme bans that the governor has put into place.
The current state superintendent saying she personally values life, but those beliefs don't extend past her own body. Governor Stitt recently expanded Sooner Care, extending coverage 6 weeks postpartum. A step in the right direction, but nowhere near big enough, according to Hofmeister.
Oh, it absolutely works. We've called for an expansion all the way for 12 months.
Oklahoma is number 2 in the nation for women killed by men in 2020, most killed by husbands or boyfriends. An issue, Hofmeister says, the governor has turned a blind eye to.
The governor has an opportunity to work closely with law enforcement, but also the full array of how we solve big problems around safety.
Our Barry Mangold asked Kevin Stitt the same questions. He has the governor's response.
Yeah, Brittany, Governor Stitt's campaign didn't answer my direct questions about the study regarding violence against women and Oklahoma's number 2 ranking for the rate of homicides against women by men. But they did point to Stitt's opposition to State Question 805 in 2020. You'll recall the ballot question would have modified state sentencing laws. Stitt's campaign manager claims it would have made it harder for prosecutors to charge domestic abusers with a violent felony. Stitt also pointed to his support for more funding for law enforcement, pointing to his endorsement by the state FOP. On the topic of abortion, Democrat Joy Hofmeister says she would support reversing Oklahoma's laws blocking the procedure, which currently only allow an exception when the mother's life is in jeopardy. During our debate earlier this month, Stitt said he would be willing to allow certain other exceptions for the procedure. Take a listen.
Would you sign a law allowing abortion in cases of rape, incest, or when a woman is entering rehab for a chemical addiction?
You know, if the legislature put that on my desk, I would sign that.
And as we head into the final full week of the campaign, Governor Stitt is holding 2 rallies with Texas Senator Ted Cruz and Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin. We'll be following both sides up until Election Day on November 8th. In OKC with Brittany Toulis, I'm Barry Mangold for Oklahoma's Own News 9.